Welcome to today's FeetUp online yoga class. My name is Zubak, and before we start our practice, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and also leave your comment below the video to support our work. Today's class is a beautiful, invigorating, fresh and juicy vitality flow to make you feel alive in your body. We will start with our forearms on the cushion and begin to mobilize our spine. Super simple, very delicious. So as you bring your elbows under your shoulders and your knees under your hip joints, begin to breathe consciously. And then with your next inhalation, drop your belly, lift your heart, your chest, your head, the back of the neck staying long, and then with your exhalation, round your entire spine. Let's do that again. Inhale, dropping the belly, arching the back, and exhale, rounding the spine, pulling the belly button in and up. And then I want to invite you to go on with this movement, synchronized with your breath in your own rhythm and time. Each time you inhale, you arch your back, lift your heart, create space in your chest. And each time you exhale, you round your spine. Make sure it feels really good in your body. Let's give it a couple of repetitions more. Tuning in, celebrating being alive in your body today, right here, right now. Let's do that last one. Take your time to inhale and arch your back, and exhale, round your spine. And then we're going to just change the movement a little bit. So as you inhale, again, arching the back. And as you exhale, you lift both knees out of the mat. And then as you inhale, you bring your knees back into the mat, arch the back. And as you exhale, you lift both knees and create strength in your core. Let's do 3 more together. Your own rhythm, your own pace. You decide how far up you lift those knees each time you exhale. Let's go for one last one. Take it easy. And then we meet with our backs softly arched. You tuck all 10 toes. You let your hands slide onto the frame of the trainer. And then from here, keeping the back slightly arched, you push back and up into your extended downward facing dog. So keep the weight in your right hand to release the left hand and bring it towards your right ankle and twist here, looking under your right arm. And then as you inhale, you bring that left hand back onto the frame of the trainer, roll to the front into a plank pose, pushing the space between your shoulder blades towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, and we're going to take the first round slow, you push back into your downward facing dog. Left hand stays on the trainer. Right hand released, pulling towards or even touching your right ankle from the outside. So let's make this one a yummy flow. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale. Left hand touches the right ankle or pulls towards it. Inhale, plank pose, rolling to the front. And exhale, extend the downward facing dog with that little twist. So, as before, find your own rhythm and pace. And find more sweetness, more intensity by twisting deeper, by rolling more smoothly into your plank pose. Let's do a couple of repetitions more. Take it easy. As I said before, this one is really to make you feel alive in your body. Not stressed, not pushed, but gently moved. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, twisted and extended downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale, you twist. Let's do 2 more of these. Enjoy that gentle shoulder opener in the twist, in your extended downward facing dog. And then that's where we are going to meet. Both hands on the frame of the trainer. Bending your knees, lengthening your spine, gently arching your back. Take a deep inhale here. And then I'm going to take you into the next loop, the next little flow. So as you inhale, keep the left foot in the mat. Raise the right leg into your 3-leg downward facing dog. And as you exhale, shoulders over your wrists. Step the right foot to the outside of the trainer. With your inhale, drop your pelvis, lift your chest and your heart. And then as you exhale, straighten the right leg in this pyramid stretch. Let your upper body sink over that right leg. And then with your inhale, very light, lift the chest, release the right leg into your 3-leg downward facing dog. And then as you exhale, you roll forward. Bring that right foot into the mat, and with your inhale, you find directly into your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let me take you to the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, shoulders over your wrists. Left foot steps to the outside of the trainer. Inhale, drop your pelvis. Enjoy that stretch and opening in your groin. Lift your heart. And exhale, lengthen the left leg. Flex the left foot if it feels good. And just sink over that left leg with your torso. And then lengthen your arms again. Super light. Release the left leg. Bring it up, 3-leg downward facing dog. Exhale, float forward. Plank pose and inhale into your upward facing dog. Broad chest. Deep inhale and exhale. Lift your pelvis. Downward facing dog. Let's keep that flow alive. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, come into your lunge. With your inhalation, drop the pelvis, lift the chest, lift the heart. And as you exhale, lengthen the right leg, pyramid stretch, and you sink over this leg. Inhale, come halfway up, release the right leg with ease. And then as you exhale, you come into your plank pose. Bring the right foot down and take a deep inhale into your upward facing dog. Exhale, and you're doing fantastic. Downward facing dog. Let's keep that movement alive. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step to the outside of your trainer. Inhale, sink into that beautiful stretch as you lift your heart and chest. Exhale, lengthen the left leg, flex the left foot if you like, and stretch the back side of your left leg here. Inhale, halfway up, and then release the left leg up into your 3-leg downward facing dog. Exhale, plank pose, and inhale, upward facing dog. Let's do it again. Exhale, extend the downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, step to the outside, almost like a movement meditation. You know what's coming, so enjoy your stretch here. Inhale, and then as you exhale, lengthen the right leg, sink over it. Feel your body in this sweet traction. Inhale, come halfway up. Release the right leg all the way up and exhale. float into your plank pose and right into your upward facing dog as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we do it again, all over. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, step to the outside of the trainer, long lunge position. Inhale, sink into it, melt into it. And then exhale, lengthen the left leg, fold over. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthening the entire spine. And then here, as you inhale, you come up into your three-leg downward facing dog. Float forward, plank pose, and inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Allow your head to sink. Allow the back of your neck to stay long and extended, relaxed. Take another deep breath and don't be shy to really bend your knees here to find more length in your spine and opening in your shoulders, because that's what this position is all about. And then as you inhale, come to the front, roll into your plank pose, and then step with both feet to the side of the mat. Lift the trainer, bring it to the center of the mat, and then, well deserved, take a seat on the cushion. Allow both sitting bones to firmly root into the cushion, and then bring your arms one time all the way up as an extension of your spine, growing tall. And then as you exhale, circle your arms to the back and down. So yummy. Let's do it again. Inhale, very simple. Just bring your arms all the way up and exhale all the way to the back and down. And one more time. As you inhale, you raise your arms, lift your chest, your heart. And as you exhale, you bring both arms to the back. And then with your peace finger grip, remember, index finger and middle finger on the frame of the trainer. And then both fingers pointing into the same direction as your toes. You roll your shoulders to the back and down. And then we're going to stay here and make magic happen. So bring your right leg up, bring your left leg up, and then come into this variation of the boat pose, Navasana. And then you continue to lift your chest. Allow your elbows to draw towards each other with a magnetic pull to really stay aligned here. And then you have two options. You can just stay here. Actually, you got three options, because if you want to take some intensity out of this, you can play with balance in this free version, hands on the back of your thighs, but no compromises. Don't drop your heart. Lift your chest, lift your heart. Keep your eyes on one point to stay focused and support the balance. You could, that's option number 2, just stay where you are here with your hands on the frame of the trainer, or you can go with me for 10 repetitions of knees to shoulders, lengthening the legs and flexing the knees and feet. Let's go. So if that feels good in your body, just come with me. That's a 4, your own rhythm and pace. My 5. So go where joy is, go where pleasure is. Let's do 3 more. One more. And an extra one. Yeah, we can do this. Feet back into the mat from wherever you were, rolling the shoulders to the back, and then to create a sense of lightness, inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms to the sides and back. Second time around. Inhale up. And exhale to the sides and down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale all the way up. Lifting the chest and the heart. Exhale, arms to the sides and down. And then let's sit on our hands here for the next beautiful little tweak. Once again, fingers pointing into the same direction like your toes. Bring your feet out slightly and then place your feet shoulder width apart. And then bring your butt up, roll your shoulders to the back and down, elbows in as we did before. And then we're gonna go from here. As you exhale, you bend your elbows, magnetic pull, remember? And no need to go down all the way, yeah? Don't stress yourself, feel alive in your practice. Inhale up and up. Exhale, drop the pelvis, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten your elbows, push your pelvis up. Let's do that. Find your own rhythm and pace. Find an intensity that feels joyfully challenging and good in your body. You can bend your elbow just 1 millimeter and that's fine. Don't forget to push that pelvis up as you inhale and allow it to sink as you exhale. Let's go for 2 more. You got this. Down and up. And one last one. Let's go down together and lift that pelvis up and then come back into a sitting position on your FeetUp trainer. Inhale, bring your arms up as we just did. And then this time as you exhale, you come into that vitalizing twist here over to your left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. Left hand on your right thigh. Right hand grabs hold of the trainer. Back to center as you inhale. Back into that sweet twist as you exhale. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. Let's go for each side once more. Follow your breath. Inhale up and exhale, twist. Then you come back to center, take a deep inhalation and allow your arms to sink over the sides. Bring your feet once again to the outside of the mat. Come up, pull your feet up through, bring it back to where it originally was and then walk around with your feet. Bring your knees into the mat. And get ready for a low plank on the forearms. So as we did for our little mobilization of the spine, you can choose to bring your hands together. And I would really invite you to not grab your hands and make it super tight, but make it more light and easy, yeah? So that your body gets that impulse. This is actually great for me. I'm not in danger, nothing bad is happening. I'm just becoming more healthy and a notch stronger, yeah? Chin towards your chest. And then you bring that right leg out, bring the left leg out, and here you are. And then make sure that you don't lift your butt all the way, but you keep your shoulders over your elbows and you bring that butt down, you pull your pelvis in and up, and you kind of scoop your pubic bone to the front and up here. Let's keep breathing, allowing our bodies to be strong, maybe even stronger than we think. And I want to show you some options. So if you want to take some intensity out of this pose, because it's really too much, you bring your knees down, your feet up, and that's where you are, yeah? But if you want more here, then we're going to go for a parallel mountain climber. So you lift the left leg, bring the knee to the elbow, bring the leg out, lift the right knee to right elbow and back. So you can choose. We're going to stay for a couple of breaths more. And I really want you to be true to yourself in this practice and choose a variation that suits you. So wherever you are, let's go for another 2 breaths here. And then release the pose slowly. Bring your hands onto the cushion. Walk away from the trainer. Open your knees so that you can sit into your heels and enjoy the shoulder opener here. You can just stay or come up onto your fingertips, strong fingers. You're breathing, nourishing your body with oxygen and good energies. One last breath. If it feels good, you can exhale. Try soft and open mouth. And then we go back one more time into that plank pose, low plank on our forearms. As I said, make sure that you don't cramp your fingers and you're not cramping your face, you're not holding your breath. You really allow your body to be strong, where it is strong today. Bring your right leg out, left leg out. Find your variation. So for you, if it's too much, too intense, of course you can bring your knees into the mat and stay here. You want to be able to push the space between your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. You want to be able to feel or sense one line from the top of your head down into your knees. So if you're here in that full plank, scooping the pubic bone to the front and up, allowing the belly button to kiss your spine here. And then we go, if you like, back to the mountain climbers, this time a parallel version. Right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow. Go in your own rhythm, find your own pace, keep breathing. Keep pushing the space between your shoulder blades towards the sky. Stay strong. And then you have that little extra twist as you go for this diagonal mountain climber. Let's give it 2 more breaths here. This class really wants to be like a kick of energy, just to get the best out of you. Let's release the pose slowly. And this time, keep your hands together as you walk back and bring your elbows onto the frame of the trainer. Open your knees. Sink into this shoulder opener. And this time, with your hands together, allow those hands to sink into your upper back, back of the neck. Allow your heart to melt towards the earth. 3 deep breaths here. Drinking in the water, drinking in the air like fresh water. Filling up with oxygen. Celebrating aliveness with every breath. Let's release the pose slowly. And then of course, if we are talking about feeling and being alive and healthy, one beautiful thing we can do is we go and invert our bodies with the FeetUp trainer. So as always, I'm really asking you to take good care and good responsibility of yourself. I'm going to go step by step with you and offer you different variations. And if it feels good, go for it. But if it feels like something that is more in the future and not today, then you just stay where you are and also allow yourself to slowly and controlled come out of the inversion whenever your body tells you to. Bring your hands onto the trainer, thumbs on the frame, fingers around the frame of the trainer, and then bring your butt up and let's sink into the cushion with our collarbones and shoulders. As always, make sure that the back of your neck stays free and there's some space between the back of the neck and the cushion of the curve of the cushion. And then you tuck your toes and bring your knees up, walk towards the trainer, and then let's take a moment in this supported downward facing dog situation where you just allow your shoulders to sink into the soft cushion, where you allow your head to be heavy. You really make sure that the back of your neck stays extra long and extra relaxed. You can bend your knees to arch your spine just a little bit. And then walk closer towards the trainer. Bring one leg after the other up. Push into the frame of the trainer to come into that floating tuck. Excuse myself. So here's where we stay. We bring our legs together. As I said, feel free to just be here today if that's where you want to be. And as you inhale, you can, if you want to continue with the journey, keep your legs together and come up into your FeetUp asana. Again, sink into the cushion. Allow the back of the neck to stay long. And then again, choose if you want to stay here or move a little bit in this pose. And if you want to move, we're going to begin with the parallel mountain climber. Bend the right knee and bring that right knee towards or to touch your right elbow. And up again as you inhale. Exhale, bend the left, touching the elbow or moving towards the left elbow. And inhale up. Let's do that 2 more times, parallel. Exhale down and inhale up. Exhale, bending the knee. And inhale, bring it up. Last one on each side. And bending the left. And bringing the left leg up again. And let's go together. Exhale, back into your floating tuck. Take a deep, nourishing breath here. And then super slowly bring one foot after the other back into the mat. Walk away from the trainer. Bring your knees into the mat and slide down into your feet up supported child's pose. Forehead resting on one of your forearms. Just like in our shoulder openers, allowing the heart to melt towards the earth. And if it feels like a good choice to just stay here for today, then you stay here. If you want to go for another round of inversions, let's go together. Thumbs onto the frame of the trainer, the rest of the fingers grabbing around the frame, and then you bring your shoulders, collarbones into the cushion. Some space between the back of the neck and the curve of the cushion, tucking your toes, bringing your knees up, this time walking towards the trainer as far as you can. So no break in the supported downward facing dog. And then you bring one foot up, knee stays bent, your heel towards your butt. You push into the frame of the trainer, down to the earth with your hands to support your coming up here, the lift off. And then you bend the other leg. And you're here in that floating tuck. If it's a good choice to stay here today, please stay there. If you want more, you inhale, you bring your legs together and up. And then again, balance here. Sink into the cushion, back of the neck long, head in a neutral position. And if you want to move with me, this time we go for the diagonal mountain climber, bending the right knee, bringing it over to the left elbow to touch the elbow or to just move towards the elbow. And inhale, you come up. Find your own rhythm, change sides, left knee towards the right elbow. And with your inhale, you come back up into FeetUp asana. Keep moving, feeling, and balancing your body in the inversion. Last 2 ones. And then we're going to meet in FeetUp asana. Together we exhale, floating tuck. Bring one foot down and then slowly, and again with support from your hands and arms, you sink into the mat with both feet. Walk away from the trainer. Bring your knees into the mat. Sit back, slide back into your child's pose. It's an elevated child's pose, supported from the trainer. And you can really allow your heart to soften and find towards the earth. Let's take 3 breaths here together. If you like, you exhale through a soft and open mouth. And then you lift your forehead, lift your head. Slowly you come up. So I hope you enjoyed this little vitality flow, and I really hope that you can also draw inspiration and take this practice of really taking good care of yourself, taking responsibility for yourself and making healthy choices for yourself from the mat into your everyday life, so that you not only feel healthier but also stronger, lighter and more inspired in your life, in your beautiful life. So as always, thank you so much for joining me on this little journey, and leave your comments, leave your like, let us know what you would like to see in the future, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then of course I want to mention another beautiful project that we have, because you can not only find these kinds of classes here on YouTube, but also in our FeetUp Experience app. It's an amazing library of tutorials and classes of all kinds, soft, intense, for all levels of practitioners. And yeah, I really hope that you check that out and find out if it gives more life to your practice. Have a beautiful day, and I see you soon again.